What's up, everybody? Here is my Killer Klowns from Outer Space collection as it stands right now. You see that I have the sodas, and I was lucky enough to get the chases. Didn't even have to go second market for them. I actually looked up with the chases. I got the jumbo figure there. I got the very first figure that they did for Killer Klowns, which is Slim there. That was a New York Comic Con Fall Convention exclusive. You notice that there are some figures missing here, the new figures, but of course that is the focus of this video. We'll get right into the new figures, starting off with the two newest common figures. So we have here Fatso, which I like that he is actually holding that the candy hearts there, well, the box of chocolates there. I will say with this one, it'd be better for you if you haven't gotten this yet and you're interested in it. You might want to pick it up in store so you can check the box, because I've seen more than one Fatso in store where the yellow right there from the ray gun has pressed up against the window, and you got the paint on the plastic, which is that can be tough to remove. So yeah, you might want to actually look for this one in store instead of ordering it online, although I know it is readily available online. So we got Fatso there, and then we also have here Baby Clown as well, coming up out of the popcorn. And I will get these out of box. We will take a closer look at them, and I can't help but notice that Fatso seems really small compared to some of the other clowns here, but we'll kind of do a size comparison once we get the figure out of box along with the others. And then I also have here the Funko.com exclusive Bibbo, and I mean, just look at it already, how much bigger Bibbo looks than Fatso. Maybe that is by design, but it's kind of surprising to see the size difference there with these characters. So yeah, like I said, I have, and the ones, let me see back here real quick. Yeah, I do have the previously released set, those three there. I think I actually got them all at once at a convention. I just decided to go ahead and get them there, and I think the seller actually did cut me kind of a deal. But yeah, so we got all those figures there, and I'm not done, of course, because also showing up in GameStop stores, and it is on the website as well, is the Killer Klowns from Outer Space 35th anniversary box here, which does contain some blacklight figures. See, it does say they're GameStop exclusive. Now, I actually did a pre-order for this, and it must have gotten canceled at some point. I don't know what happened there. Somehow, I guess I missed the email or whatever. But yeah, not much going on the box. I will say that though. Yeah, I do like this over here. Don't worry, Dave. We just want to kill you. That's crazy. But yeah, like I said, my original order got canceled. Not sure what happened there, but these have been showing up in stores. And actually now, I think this box is discounted. That might be a temporary sale though. I'm not sure. You could check with GameStop and see if they have a discounted price on this box if you are interested in it, especially after you see the contents here. And I am going to go ahead and take out the contents of this box. With these figures out of box, you can definitely tell that Funko is not worrying about scale or proportion. And I'm okay with that. It just still surprises me a little bit, how small Fatso is as a figure, but he's a very colorful figure. He does have a lot going on. Of course, he has the ray gun there, or I was trying to remember if the different weapons that they have, they all do the same thing. I know they create the cotton candy cocoons like you saw with the movie moment from Spirit Halloween, where he's using this. So yeah, maybe they all do the same thing, but yeah, he's got the little clown puppet there as well, as if it's using the weapon. And I haven't watched the movie in forever. I may check it out next month, though, as Halloween approaches. I will be watching some horror movies, of course. Yeah, the paint job is pretty solid for the most part. I definitely like the different color swirls on his outfit and the different color ruffles there, which with the ruffles, the paint looks just not, I wouldn't say sloppy. It's not perfect though, but it can kind of get away with that. And these are kind of, ugly characters anyway, so can get away with some little small paint flaws. But the detailing with the mouth, the teeth there and everything, and all the wrinkles, they definitely put in some work with the sculpt here. I do appreciate that. So very cool figure there. And then of course we have here Baby Clown. And Baby Clown has a lot of nice shading there with the purple and like purplish pink going on there. Like the big giant clown nose. And the detail there, even with the popcorn bucket, like, yeah, this is very cool looking. And I could imagine somebody that has a fear of clowns easily being triggered by these figures and definitely not wanting to watch that movie. But seems like the fan base has grown some for that movie over time. I know there's a game on the way. I do plan to check out the game. I would not be surprised if we eventually see another movie, based on the Killer Klowns. Maybe that would happen in the future. We'll see what happens with that though. Then we have here Bibbo, and Bibbo is definitely a large figure here. Again, you could kind of see that with the movie moment. Holding the pie there. Yeah, pretty cool looking. I just love all the wrinkling and everything with this. That to me is always what made them so creepy. All the wrinkles and stuff that they have going on, and the kind of dead eyes as well, which does work with pop figures. Yeah, so it's a creepy movie. Like I said, I haven't seen it in so long, but I am looking forward to watching it again. Let's get to the items that came out of the GameStop box. So we do have the ray gun here again, as well, as a keychain. And I won't use it as a keychain. I'll probably just find somewhere to kind of hang this to display it. But I thought that was a cool item to have in the box. Then they have these pins here based on the 4 pops that are included. I'm not like a big time pin collector, so and these actually do have the that kind of classic backing to them there, so not really sure where I'm going to put these or if I'm going to keep these. Like I said, I'm not the biggest pin collector, so I don't know. I'll think on that and figure out what to do with these. But let's get to the fun part, which is the actual pops here. So we got Shorty here, of course, and Shorty is definitely one of my favorites. Really love him with the boxing gloves there. Very cool. And I like the coloring that they chose for him as well. I think it actually matches his Chase soda. Okay, then next up here we got Spiky. And again, I think his coloring is very similar to his Chase soda. Looking pretty cool there with the balloon animal. And I will check how these look up under, a black light as well in a moment. Okay, then we got Slim. Okay, it's very cool that they did Slim here with this updated color scheme. And like I said, Slim was the first Killer Clown that they did. So that is very much appreciated. And then we have here Jumbo, and Jumbo definitely has some weight to him, which is fitting. It's a large figure there. It's got the mallet behind his back, holding on to the little bag there. Really awesome. So yeah, let me get these out of the box and then we will check out how they look up under a black light. If you are a fan of Killer Clowns, personally I think this box is worth it, especially if you can get it at that sale price. And I can't remember exactly what the price is. I think it's around like 35 or 40. That's the sale price though. I think the original price was like around 60. But I mean, you are getting 4 Funko Pops with it, and then the pins, of course, and the keychain as well. So even at the full price, I think the value is there. But like I said, if you can catch a sale price, I definitely think this is worth it. I really love the look of these figures here. Very nice coloring on all of them. And again, I will get them under the black light in just a moment here. And eventually, once I get everything set back up, I have all these figures added in with the other figures, then I may share an image of that on my Instagram. I'll probably show the whole collection together. And I definitely will get Clownzilla whenever that figure comes out. If that turns out to be accurate, that figure is being produced. And I don't know if there's going to be more with Killer Clowns or not. I'm not really sure how well the figures are selling. Hopefully they're doing well though, because as long as Funko's putting them out, I could see going for them. And they've only done 2 sodas, I think, at this point. Of course, they each have the chases, and I got all 4 of the figures at this time. And we'll see if they decide to do more sodas. I'll definitely go for those and hope for the chases, and I would assume that any additional chases would be blacklight as well. Out of these 4 here, I don't know, Jumbo might be my favorite. I think it's just because of the size that the colors stand out even more, but the pink and the blue there, they work so well together. Really awesome looking. So yeah, these are pretty awesome figures here. Let's go ahead and check out the blacklight effect. I am holding a handheld blacklight here, but hopefully this works well enough for you to get an idea of what these look like under a blacklight. I keep saying it and saying it. I wish that Funko would do all their blacklight figures as glow in the dark, so that even when you pull the light away, you could still see the glow going on. But yeah, it is what it is for right now. Regardless, these look very awesome. Really do like the way that these turned out. And I want to hear your thoughts. Do you plan on going for this particular set here? Have you picked up any of the other figures that I shared previously? Yeah, just let me know your general thoughts about the Killer Clowns, including the upcoming video game. Do you plan on checking the game out? These games like that, there are so many different online games right now, and some of them really do require players that will play properly and not drop out of the game and ruin the matches and things like that. So I hope things work out with the game. I'll give it a try, and hopefully there'll be a community that kind of builds up around it so that it can keep going. But we'll see how that turns out. You know, I'm going to at least check it out. But yeah, like I said, share your general thoughts about Killer Klowns from Outer Space. And when's the last time you checked out the movie? If you haven't checked out the movie, maybe you should consider giving it a watch. Last time I checked, it was actually free to watch on YouTube. I'm not sure if that's still true or not, but you could check that out to see if that is the case. And I definitely will be watching it in the very near future. Thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out. I really do appreciate it. And I will talk to you all again real soon.